What are some guy secrets girls don't know about? Story 1. If it looks like I am ignoring you, I am probably just so deep in thought that I forgot I actually exist. Reply. But also, if you ask me what I was thinking about, the answer is nothing. Reply 2. What are you thinking about, Al? Peg, if I wanted you to know what I was thinking, I'd be talking. Reply 3. But that means whatever you're thinking about is something you don't want me to know about. Story 2. We really have no control over what we do in your dreams. Reply. Holy shit, this. My wife for our entire relationship has dreams where I'm just a giant piece of shit. She tells me about all the horrible shit Dreamy does, and then I have to reassure her that her brain is controlling Dreamy. She never blames me for any of it, but it's just so real to her right after waking up. Then she rolls over and sees my dumbass snoozing away and realizes that real me is sweet and would never abandon her at the Grand Canyon, or pour beer on her at a high school party. We're both 30, so that second one really doesn't make sense. Reply 2. Like, abandon you at Niagara, babe? Maybe. But never the Grand Canyon. Story 3. We take a step to the side to unstick our balls. Reply. This is why men's jeans have deeper pockets. Reply 2. And to flip erections up into their shirt. Reply 3. Look at Mr. Big Dick. Story 4. Dudes can be friends for years and not know each other's real name. Reply. I once worked with a guy for 3 years and never learned his name. Best friend I ever had. We still never talk sometimes. Reply 2. There was a dude I played CS:GO with in Japan casually. Just played with him all the time and occasionally chatted out of game. No other reason except we were just both there in that game. Guy was fun, super charismatic, always had something interesting to talk about, appreciated dick jokes. He was a man's man. Then for various personal reasons, I dropped PC gaming. I didn't say bye to anyone or anything, I just stopped logging in. A year or two later, I don't even remember, I logged into Steam and realized that people had been leaving eulogies in case I died. It was super sad. I didn't realize that not saying bye would mess with some people. So I left a note on my Steam account explaining why I wasn't around. A few years go by, and I notice something in my YouTube suggestions. Autoplay's happening and I'm just scrolling, and then I hear my former Japanese game colleague's voice. It hit like a fucking truck. Was this my dude? I watched the video and 10 seconds in. Holy shit, it's him. Guy's now a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers. Watched his videos and blissed out. I'd missed this guy so much and didn't even realize it. He didn't have a way to privately contact him, which made sense. But not too much longer, I had an excuse to talk to him for work-related reasons. Part of his work is translation services, and my company does business in Tokyo. I got to use that as an excuse to talk to him for a bit. Exchanged business contact info since the stuff he does for his YouTube intersects a little with my work as well. Point of this story is that at no point in this story before we exchanged contact info did I actually know his real name. Years and years, tearful reunions, etc., and I knew who he was by only his voice and his avatar. Reply 3. I've lived in my house for 2 years. I chat with my neighbor just about every day when leaving for work. I didn't want to ask him his name, so I looked up the property records to find out that information. Story 5. We like compliments. If you compliment a guy, he might remember it for years. And then he might think you're into him because we never receive compliments, but that is an entirely new issue. Reply. A lady at my first job said I had nice eyelashes. It has been 10 years and I still remember that. Reply 2. When I was in year 9, approximately 26 years ago, some random junkie girl said that she likes the color of my eyes. I still remember that. Reply 3. In my 30s, whenever I was at a clothing store in the mall and I'd see a guy trying on a shirt or jacket and could tell they're not sure about it, I'd just walk by and give them that boost they needed to feel good about it. Just a casual, yet masculine, that shit is badass, bro. 'Cause I didn't want them to think I was coming onto them and rethink their possible purchase. Every single time, the dude would light up and say something like, "Yeah, right? This shit's fire.
Lift up her bros, my dudes.
Women do it. Why can't we?" Reply 4. Yo! Your comment is fire, bro. Keep it up. Story 6. Occasionally when we pee, the streamline comes out in 2, sometimes even 3 separate streams for a few seconds. It's surprisingly cool every time unless one of the streams kicks out at a 45-degree angle and pisses on the floor. Reply. Or when you see how much pressure you can create before it's over. Reply 2.
And peeing the leftover poop off the toilet bowl is every man's unspoken duty.
Reply 3. Dude, I just got this little bleach pill for upper decker tank, and while it keeps the poop from sticking, it leaves behind little bleach streaks that you can wipe out with the stream in seconds. Best investment of my adult life ever. Edit. While it's super cool, it looks like it's super bad for your throne. Thanks for the info, everybody. I guess I'll just have to pee on those little gel stamps to get my morning thrill. Story 7. We never know when you like us. I'm 48. Looking back, I fucked up so much. Reply. Years ago in a Reddit thread around how oblivious guys are. Guy 1. So, I didn't have good social skills, and I was shy, and didn't pick up on signals in high school, at all. Like, at all. Never had a clue. At the 10-year reunion, my biggest crush in high school came up to me and told me she always wished I would have walked up to her and kissed her, and didn't I ever pick up on that? Of course I didn't, or I would have. I'm not an idiot. If I could do it all over again. Guy 2. You didn't miss it the second time too, did you? Guy 1. No, there wasn't a second time.
She was talking about high school.
I only found out about it at the 10-year reunion when she came up to me and said, "Oh motherfuck." Reply 2. Guy tells his friend, I wouldn't notice a crush if she smacked me upside the head. She smacks him upside the head. He doesn't put it together until much later. As the commenters point out, he did specifically tell her that wouldn't work. Reply 3. When I was about 14, some girl used to walk home with me from school. Except she lived like half an hour opposite direction from me, so she was walking nearly an hour out her way just to walk home with me.
I somehow didn't catch on she fancied me.
Some days she'd come in before my dad got home, and one day started play wrestling with me and ended up literally laying on top of me, and my dumb ass was like, "Oh damn, you're pretty strong." That's impressive smiley face. I still didn't catch on.
I literally realized like 5 years later, like, that girl fucking fancied you, you idiot. So I feel like I'm up here with this guy for terms of obliviousness.
Reply 4. Girl gave me double scoops of ice cream for the cost of a single. Never caught on. Classmate asked me to come over and study with her where she was house sitting. Completely missed that one. Giving a girl I liked a back rub.
She took off her t-shirt and was flashing side boob.
Figured that one out after about 10 minutes, but was really scared because I wasn't sure I was reading that one right. Story 8. We fear we are loved for our value and not for who we are.
Reply.
My dad is in his 70s and has been semi-retired for about 5 years. Last time I saw him we had had a few beers and I asked him why he hadn't retired fully yet, because money isn't the issue. He got quiet and then confided that he doesn't know what to do with himself if he isn't working. 10 minutes later he apologized for sharing his feelings because that's not what men are supposed to do. Men, in society, are valued only by what they provide, and you are expected to be perfectly stoic about it. Even after you are discarded by society. Hey, hope you've enjoyed. Here's another video. Yo!